am a positive affirmation kind of girl. Shout out to my positive affirmation girlies. I love what a rampage of some good old positive affirmations can do for my mood and what it can do for my optimistic view on what's happening in my life and what I'm expecting and how I'm opening myself up for receivership. Love, 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 love. But you know what we hardly ever talk about? We hardly ever talk about how positive affirmations can sometimes trigger the heck out of you. Can we talk about it? Dr. Joe Dispenza was one of the first people that I've heard in the community bring light to this, and it really resonated because I think we've all been there, right? Where you're affirming, but if it's on a topic that you have a lot of resistance with, then it doesn't feel so good and it doesn't really sink in. And part of that is because your body has its own memory. When you were experiencing life during different periods, you were collecting data from your environment, and certain things that happened that caused you to have emotional responses to, especially if it was around things like money or intimacy and relationships. When you have bodily trauma, meaning your nervous system was dysregulated, it records it as actual trauma. And so a lot of times we don't realize when we're doing the positive affirmations, you can repeat all day long, but until you address that nervous system dysregulation, that affirmation probably won't stick, or it'll be a while before it does. This is also one of the reasons why I love Abraham and Esther Hicks when they talk about making sure that you pay attention to how you feel, because how you feel is really your strong point of attraction, right? Because words are just words. They are frequencies, but they get charged up with your emotion. So if you're feeling bad about a topic and you start to affirm for it, the law of attraction responds to your feeling about it, not your words. And so you want to understand that. And this is also why I talked about in a previous video, which I'll tag, why you want to make sure that if you're affirming, you deal with any nervous system dysregulation you might feel in the moment and then get back to affirming. Positive affirmations are intended to be positive, and they are intended to make you feel better. But if the words aren't doing it, which a lot of times they won't, you will need to do some nervous system regulation techniques in order to get your body on board.